want to thank you for joining me on today's live. What I'm doing right now is opening the gate, and we're going to drive together over to Gary's Grove. You want to come, Sadie? You can ride with me now. Come on, sweetie. I'll show you how to ride. Thank you guys for jumping on this afternoon. I want to talk to you about the new ATV. You can ride, sweetie. Go ahead and hop on there, sweetie. You want to ride with me? Come here. I'll show you how to get on. Come here. Come on, sweetie. Come on, sweetie. Come here. Come on, baby. Up, 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 up. Come on, sweetie. Up, 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 up. You can ride, baby. Up, 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 up. You want to ride with Daddy? Come on. Up, 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 up. Come on. You can ride with Daddy. Come on. Let me go in first. Maybe she'll follow me. Come on, sweetie. Come on, love. Come on, sweetie. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, I got my good girl. I got my good girl with me. Hold on, sweetie. We're going to go for a ride. We're going to tell everybody about it. We're going to tell everybody all the details. You guys hold on. Me and Sadie are going to go for a ride on this ATV, and then I'm going to tell you all about it. And then we're going to drive over to Gary's Grove, okay? Gary's Grove, here we come. I'm still learning about it. So you guys ride with us, will you? We have a beautiful sunset happening here. Right, Sadie? She's like, well, I really like this, Dad. I like the way we can ride together. I can kiss you while we ride. Yes, you can, sweetie. You can kiss me all you want. She goes, Dad, people are watching. Yes, they are watching. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm trying to find the best place to put it. So if you did not notice, at the beginning of the video, on the thumbnail, I included the name of the place where I got the ATV, and I'm going to ask you kindly to give them a shout out on their Google reviews, and I want to tell you why. But let me get over here to where I can stop, and then we'll talk about it. Mr. Ernie is the general manager, and I will say that he worked with me and worked with us more than what most general managers would ever work with anybody, because he wanted to make us all happy, including Sadie girl here. So let's get over here to Gary's Grove, and then we'll talk more about it, and I'll give you an entire tour of the ATV. So already I can see the Longhorns have been over here messing with stuff. Darn it. The Longhorns have already been messing with stuff over here in Gary's Grove. And the first thing I can tell is right here in front of us, they've taken that sign and turned it sideways. Darn it. Okay. All right, Sadie, let's get off, sweetie. Here we are at Little Gary's Grove. You want to stay on there? You can stay if you want to, sweetie. I don't care if you stay on there. She goes, it's so new and pretty. I'll just stay here, and Daddy, and you can just look around, and I'll be here when you're ready. Okay, sweetie. So let me give you all a backstory for those who don't know what's been going on with the ATV situation. Jamie and I went about 2 months ago, and we traded our boat in for an ATV, an all-terrain vehicle to use here on the property. And we thought we had made a good deal. I believe that Mr. Ernie, that's the general manager, was fair on our trade-in for what the boat was worth. We did pay a few dollars extra to get the ATV we wanted because it had doors. And you all know that I was kind of a stickler for doors. Now hold on, before you scream and holler and shout, I want to show you something. Just don't say anything yet. Let me finish my story, please. So we got the ATV that we wanted. We got it back to the property, and everything was great for a while. But one day my reverse gear went out. It popped the chain. And so I did not know that, but some ATVs have a reverse chain. And that chain, my friends, is made to pop so that you don't cause serious damage to your transmission. So I didn't know any of that. I was just upset that my ATV chain had broke and I couldn't go in reverse. It worked fine in forward, just not reverse. So I took it in, and they had told me it was going to be until after the new year before we could get it fixed, because parts were hard to come by for that particular model of ATV. So I got to reading some stuff on Google, and I read a few things on Reddit, and I saw that that particular ATV brand does have situations with the reverse gear. I'm not the only guy who's broke a reverse chain. And so I called Mr. Ernie back, and I says, listen, me and my wife were talking, and even though everything is under warranty, it worries me to have that kind of an ATV. I said, so is there anything of equal value that we could just trade it for? So Mr. Ernie did not have anything on his particular lot. Either it was going to be either a step up or a step down. And so he finally found something that he was able to bring into his lot to trade of equal value. And that's what we have over here. This is the Ranger Extreme Duty 1500 ATV. And so I know what you're all hollering about, and you're all yelling and probably shouting, but don't, because I want to show you something. I said, Mr. Ernie, it doesn't have doors. And he goes, no, it doesn't. But look, it's equipped for doors. It's equipped for doors. And so he did put in an order for us to get doors. And he says, now the only problem is you can wait until the doors come in, or you can go ahead and take it now. And when the doors come in, I'll give you a call. You can bring it back and we will install those for you. And so what I decided to do was go ahead and go today and get it. And I'm excited that it will come with doors eventually. And so I will be safe from the Longhorns. And those doors will come up about here. Here's where the doors will come to. So you'll see it's a nice high door that will keep me safe from all of the riffraff that the Longhorns can do. So I'm really excited. And I got on it there. I rode it around. Mr. Ernie assured me that the same kind of problems we had out of that General, we will not have with this Ranger. So I'm pleased. I drove it around for about 15 minutes there, and then I had to sign my title back over to them from the General, and then we did all the paperwork for this title over here, and so it'll all be transferred at some point. And then whenever the doors come in, which will be after the new year, I'll drive it back over and leave it with them for a day or two, and they'll get the doors installed. So I'm excited about it. I think you all saw Sadie just now riding with me, so I know she likes it as well. And so I'm very pleased. So if you are the kind of person who likes to do things to help small businesses, on the thumbnail of this video, I did put the name of the company. If you want to simply go and then you do not have to say it was for you. You can simply say, thank you, Mr. Ernie, for helping Longhorn Lester get into an ATV or whatever. You can say whatever you want to say, but a positive Google review is the best way to help a small business grow. And we're very pleased to do our part. I will say again, this is not a sponsorship, and this is just a general manager of a small business who helped me find myself into a good ATV that I think is going to serve us very well here on the property. I will show you a few more things about it if you want. Now, I can't make it. This is all the stuff that came out of my other ATV, in case you're wondering. It did not come with a spanky stick, y'all. The ATV did not come with its own spanky stick. That was what they took out of my other ATV. I had 2 spanky sticks in there. Y'all want to see the kind of stuff that I have in my ATVs in the back end? It's kind of like going through an old, well, there's cotter pins, of course. Of course, there has to be cotter pins. Of course, there have to be bubble fillers. You could not have an ATV without having good bubble fillers. Here's a chain from a chainsaw. Here's a hammer. Here's the brush, so I can clean off my water troughs. Here's a couple of feed troughs, a water hose, and then a strap, a tie-down strap, and a pair of pliers. And those are the kinds of things that came, well, this is the actual things that came out of my other ATV. And then, of course, a couple of gate hinges. What else would you expect, my friends? What else would you expect from a Longhorn Lester ATV. But I really don't want to show you right now, but there is a lever here which goes to a dump bed somewhere under here, somewhere here. And then this over here will dump. Oh, looky there, looky there. I don't want to dump it all the way out, but there's a hydraulic dump bed. It's not, you can't push a button and have it dump anything, but you can do it by hand, and there's a dump bed. So this is really, really neat. I'm gonna just push it back down somehow, and I'll pull, there we go. Simple as that. So if you guys want to take the time to go by to Google and type in the name and then go to the reviews and just tell Mr. Ernie thank you for working with Longhorn Lester, I know he would appreciate that. It'll help his small business grow, and it just really reflects very well on the page. I know you guys did a really wonderful things for my dad with his RV. This is not quite the same. This is not something, this was not a gift, but in a way it really gets us back in business here with all that we do for our farming and ranching needs. So thank you all very much for supporting us and supporting him. Let's go ahead and drive around a little bit. The cows have not done any damage over here. They have been walking around doing stuff, stepping all over the grave, which we knew was going to happen, playing with the hay. Everything's still here. It's just all disheveled. Look, see, it's all still here, friends. And what did you expect? These Longhorns are not going to leave it alone. They love to hang out in Gary's Grove, and that's fine. We don't mind. We do not mind. Oh, no. Patsy, be sweet to her. Patsy, why don't you be sweet to Sadie? She's a good girl. Look out, Sadie. She got the devil in her. Sadie, she got the devil in her, sweetie. You can't trust the devil in her. Sadie, she got the devil in her, sweetie. You better come back with me. Sorry, y'all. You had to witness the devil in Patsy. Let's drive over there and see if Sadie will get back on with us, okay? If you guys have joined late, it was really cute. When I first got on, Sadie jumped on with me, and she rode side by side with me. What's wrong? Oh, Lord. Oh, it has to be in park to start. Huh. Scared me. It would not start. Oh, no, my God. What did I do? So it has to be in park to start. Okay, that's fine. It drives very smooth, very quiet. It's not near as loud as that General. Now, the only thing is I do not have doors, so Patsy can sure put a horn in me. But I have to be safe until that day comes. Come on, Sadie, you want to ride, sweetie? Patsy, you got to be sweet to her, okay? She's a good girl. Sadie, you want to jump up in here and ride with me? Come on. Up. Sadie, you have to go in. Let me walk. Let me show her how to get in. Come here, Sadie. Your side's over here. Sadie, over here, sweetie. Come here. Up. Come on, Sadie. Come on, Sadie. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Come on up. All right. Patsy, you got to be sweet, baby. There we go. Hold on, love. Let's drive down to the pond. You want to go to the pond? Sweetie, I love you so much. You look so pretty with Daddy. Yeah, this right here is one reason why I don't want to have doors. But I love the fact that she likes to ride with me. And she can't do it if I have doors. And maybe she can, I don't know. I love her. I love this girl. She's such a good girl. Yes, she is. And but I also know that those doors keep me safe from the Rubies and the Dannies of the world. Right, sweetie? We got to be safe, don't we? My special girl. This is my special girl that I love. I can't read any comments. I will. I do have glasses. I haven't put them on yet. I'm not sure what you all are saying. I'm just happy the comments are showing. I'm guessing this morning, somehow, when I went live this morning on the other channel, I must have somehow disabled the comments because I couldn't see nothing. But I found out later one of the moderators let me know that it was my own fault because I had somehow disabled comments. So here's the front pond. It looks beautiful over here. I need to probably dig that out of there. We think at some point that was something for the turtles, but at this point it's all falling apart and rotting. I should probably just come over here and just dig it out one day. I love this pond. It's a really wonderful pond. It's a living pond. The pond at Longhorn Lester's or the JL South is not really a living pond because it's never had a chance to have anything natural growing up in it to allow it to be a living pond. It takes time, mostly years. It just takes a lot of time to have enough stuff growing to where there's enough oxygen produced. Oh, I was getting kissed in the ear. I was getting kissed in my ear, and I love that. Kiss me again, baby. It's okay. You can kiss daddy. She's like, nope, not on camera. I'm not going to kiss and tell. I will not do it. Get anyone jealous. Sweetie, I was just kidding. Okay. Oh, such a good girl. She's such a good girl. If you love Sadie, y'all, let her know that you love her. She takes likes, she takes hearts, she takes smiley faces. She'll take any kind of emoji you want to give her, she'll take them. Or if she takes comments too, you can tell her. She doesn't read so well, but I'll read them to her later. I'll read you all the comments later, okay, sweetie? So if y'all want, let's go ahead and drive out back and we'll say hi to the cows. Here's Roman. Roman thinks the new ATV is wonderful, and he's wondering if you have a chance to eat hay out of the back of it. And the answer to that is no. Roman already has the Argo Huntmaster 8x8 950 SX for his hay feeder. And of course, I'm the hay man. Roman will not be eating hay out of this. Sorry, Roman, I will not be feeding you hay out of this machine. And then Jezebel's here by herself. Sadie, you can't drive, sweetie. We're not gonna let you drive, love. And there's Jezebel right there. And I cannot believe Patsy was being such a little jerk earlier. She's trying to get our sweet Sadie. Sadie only wanted to love, and Patsy wanted to get after her. Right, sweetie? She's trying to get after you. Patsy, why are you being so mean to Sadie? What'd she do to you, sweetie? Well, I didn't really want to go in any mud. Dang it. Here's some mud. Well, heck, y'all, hold on. All right, well, we've officially gone through our first little bit of mud. Now, I was trying to tell Mr. Ernie, I was like, Ernie, I said, you don't know me from the next guy. I said, but I don't mud hog. I don't do things to abuse my machinery. So I feel like if they were all thinking I'm the kind of guy who takes my machinery and just dogs it out, that's not what I do. Hey, buddies. Well, darn it, we're going to get real muddy now. Hey, boys. Not to worry, though. There is a four-wheel drive mode right here. Now we're in all-wheel drive. Hey, fellas. We're just saying hi to hello. You guys carry on. Don't worry about us. And don't come too close, Waylon. We know you have rage against the machine. I know you have some rage, some inner rage. Hi, Prince Willie Joe. You sure do look handsome. You sure are a wonderful looking fella. Everyone thinks you're handsome. Hi, Serenity. Little peep squeak. You're a little bitty thing, y'all. She's a little bitty thing, ain't she? Look at her. She's tiny. She's cute, though. Hey, Norma Jean and Mama Marilyn. Hi, Mama Marilyn. Over here, Charlene. Hey, Charlene. All right, let's take this out of four-wheel drive. Look at this beautiful grass, friends. Would y'all look at this beautiful grass? This is gorgeous. So what I have to do, I think, is push this button and turn that off. And so I think that I'm back in regular drive now. This ryegrass is just beautiful. So all we're gonna do is circle around and come back up the back side of the property, just check my fences, and then I'll let you guys go. I wanted to give you a little ride in the side-by-side. I need to burn that. Once it dries up, I will. This ryegrass is probably 6 to 8 inches tall. It's wonderful. Look at here. She loves her daddy so much. She likes this side-by-side. We can ride together. I do love her. I do love this girl. She loves taking rides with her daddy. So yeah, this is a raincoat, but it's not rainy. It's all I had as a wind protection. It's getting chilly, cold, and I didn't have a sweater. So my only options were to put on my coveralls, and I didn't really want to do that, not for a little short ride about with you all. So I just threw on this little windbreaker. Need to burn that as well. All the fencing looks wonderful, friends. All the fencing looks wonderful. And then we'll go across this back culvert here. That's still holding up great. That's wonderful right there. All right. Now, as you can see, I want you to notice the color in grass here compared to up around the barn. See, I did not plant ryegrass all across through here. When I went and bought my pallet of ryegrass seed, I used some at the other property. I used some in Plum Grove, and I used some over here. And I did not have enough to get all of this. And then, of course, hunting season started, and you couldn't find ryegrass for anything. Now, I don't know if I can find ryegrass now, but with a good eye, you yourself can look across the pasture and you can see where I've planted it and where I did not plant it. So along through here, there's not any ryegrass seeds. It's just our normal grasses. All right, let's head on back up and I'll let you guys go. This girl sure does love her daddy, and I love her too. She's like, this is a lot better than having to run, Dad. I don't have to exert near as much energy, and that means I can be awake all night to guard. That is true. She can be awake all night to guard, which is wonderful. All right, well, we're gonna get up a little bit of speed now. Oh, you all want to see the lights on? Okay, lights are on, but it's not really dark enough to see how bright the lights get. So we'll just save those. Anyway, we're very pleased with the ATV. I think it's going to be great for what we do and what we need. I'm only scared to look at it now because I've already got it a little bit muddy. Had to go through some mud, darn it. Hey, that's what they're made for, y'all. That's what they're made for. Let's swing out and say hi to, what's little Chris doing here? What's little Chris doing here? Little Chris has come by for some reason. Oh no, he's looking around for something he must have lost. Little Chris must have lost something. You guys hold on. We're going to slightly bump the gate. All right, I'm going to get out and close the gate. Sadie, hold on, sweetie. I put it in park, so she's not going to drive off without me, y'all. Don't worry. She's not going to drive off without me. I will come back and put that strap around here in a little bit. Let's see what's going on with little Chris, see what he lost. Hold on, sweetie. He must have lost something because he's looking around. What did you lose? Your wallet? Did you find it? Hold on and I'll help you find it. Guys, I'm gonna have to get off of here because little Chris has lost his wallet. He came by after school and he put ant stuff down. We have several ant mounds, and so he walked around doing the ant stuff. Hi, Roman. What do you think, buddy? Do you like it? This is the new ride. This is our new ride, buddy. You like it or not? You don't know for sure? You're just wondering if it has any hay you can eat? Well, there's no hay in this over here, Roman. Sorry, we're not going to put hay in this machine. We will put hay in the other machine for you, though, okay? Oh, you wanted hay? Well, we don't have any hay, Roman. Sheesh. And, but I will come out and feed everybody. Danny and Ruby, I know what you're thinking. They're like, oh yeah, there's no doors. We can still get our dad. We can get dad. Well, there's gonna be doors pretty soon. So before y'all can get me, I will put doors. Can I love you, sir? Can I just tell you that I love you so much? Because I do. And everybody love you. Sadie, don't lay in the mud, sweetie. Now you can't ride the side-by-side if you're gonna be all muddy, sweetie. That's the last of you riding in the side-by-side if you're going to be all muddy. Sweet baby. Friends, I'm going to have to go. I got to go help Chris find his wallet before it gets dark. But I wasn't here when he came over, so I don't really know. He'll have to find a way to retrace his steps. And so only Chris knows what steps he took. But if I was him, I would look around where he parked his truck when he got out, because it's unlikely he would have lost his wallet while he was walking around. Usually if you're going to lose your wallet, you lose it when you're getting in or out of your vehicle. And so I don't know where he walked, but I do probably need to go help him a little bit. But I want to say thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. And I'm hoping that you like the ATV. I will say that I'm happy to have it back, or have one back. And I'll say from my first ride about it, looks to be wonderful. I'll be excited when they get the doors on there. And like I said, that will not happen, though. They have to order those doors. And he says, Lester, there's no way he's going to get those doors in before the new year. So we're looking at a couple of weeks of having no doors. And I'm fine with that. I will just keep my distance from that one right there. That's the one right there I worry the most about. She's rough, y'all. She's rough. Danny, could you please be a lady while we're on a video, sweetie? I know girls got itches too, but sheesh, sweetie. Roman, if I walk up these stairs, will you come closer to me for some loving? If I walk up the steps, will you walk over and let me love you from a little higher position? Ruby's like, nope. Oh, you can love me from higher, Dad. You can love me all you want. I don't mind if you love my horns. Okay, Ruby. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. We love you so much. We're blessed to have you. And we will catch you guys. Come on, jump on and I'll drive around. You can look for it. Oh, he's going to walk. He would rather walk, he says. And that makes sense. You walk. If you're riding, you may not be able to see as well as if you trace your steps. It'll be a little bit easier. Well, guess what? I don't have to drive him around anyway, because I can love on Roman. I can love Mr. Roman after all. Ruby, could you be sweet to the baby? Roman, do you want loving or not, sir? My hand is here. I offer my hand of love. If you would like some loving, I'll be more than happy to love you. You want to smell it first? Make sure I don't have nothing to put around your neck. I'm not, what was the names that I used earlier? I'm not Jebediah. My name's not Jebediah. Some of y'all will not get that joke. You will not get that joke if you have not watched the Longhorn Lester video yet. I'm not Jebediah. I'm not Ezekiel. I'm not Malachi. I'm Lester. And Lester is not an Amish name. No, it's not. I looked up some of the most popular Amish names, and Lester is nowhere on that list. So I'm going to put my glasses on because I see that someone says they got it. Who said that? Sue says, I got it. Yes, I'm just Lester. I'm just Lester. I'm not Jebediah, okay? I'm not Ezekiel or Malachi, All right, and I do wear black, but not a funny hat, okay? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'll have to laugh at something, okay? Let me laugh at myself. Let me laugh at myself. So for the lady who says, I'm just getting here late, thank you for jumping on. What I was showing everybody is I did go to the dealership where we had the four-wheeler being worked on, and I was able to trade it in on one that I think will make us a lot happier. And I was telling everybody, if you want to take the time to give Mr. Ernie over at the dealership a shout out, he's the general manager, and he worked very well with me, very polite, very kind, and very fair. And I think the key word, friends, is fair. Everyone knows that dealerships have to make a dollar. No matter if you're a car dealership or if you sell homes or any kind of dealership has to make a dollar. And I really do feel like from doing my research that Mr. Ernie put our interest before him making a dollar. And I appreciate that more than I can express. I don't know the ins and outs of business, but I really do feel like he put our interest here at Longhorn Lester's above the business making a dollar. And for that, we're very appreciative. And so all I was saying was, if you guys feel like you want to go by and give a positive Google review, I'm very pleased. And I feel like we will probably have a long-standing relationship with that dealership, because even though he was honest and upfront and letting me know about the parts being on delay and all of the things, you know what? I understand. You can't control all of that, friends. So, all righty. Well, at this point, maybe I'm just rambling on. So Jamie Baker says, where's the name of the place? I put it on the thumbnail of the video. So on the video, the thumbnail, so whenever it's done with the live and you have a chance to go by and look at the thumbnail, which is a little picture, that right there is where you can find the name of it. And you just Google the name of the place. Make sure you find the right place. Don't Google the wrong place. And then you click on the reviews, and you can go in there and you will see my review. I gave the first review as I'm a Survivor. And so I put the general manager's name and everything else. But that's only if you're the kind of person who doesn't mind giving reviews. I'm not going to make you do it. I'm not going to even ask you to do it. I'm only saying if you like to do reviews to help a small business grow, then I know that they would certainly appreciate it. Oh boy, you got an itchy right there. Hey, I would love to show everybody the scar on your back. Can you walk over a little bit further for me? And I'll try to show you all the indentation on his back where he must have pulled that heavy harness for so many years. Can I show him? Then I'll do something different, okay? We're going to share a breath. Can we share a breath? From what I hear, the best way to ever bond with your horse is to actually share a breath. And I would love to do that with you if you will put your nose to mine and let me share your breath. That probably looks really weird to you all. And I know some of y'all are saying, Lester, he has the pneumonia. Lester, he has the dang pneumonia. Don't share a breath with a horse with a pneumonia. I don't care. I love you. And I do feel your breath all over my arms. I'm serious. I have heard that, y'all, and it goes all the way back to the Native Americans. And the best way to become one with your horse is to share a breath. Does that mean that my breath smells bad? Is that why you made that face? Does my breath smell so horrible? Well, I'm sorry. That would be Dr. Pepper, okay? That would be Dr. Pepper breath. So, listen, I love you, okay? And I know that we will continue to bond. Someone says, take off your jacket. If I do that, all I have is my black shirt, and I think he may be more scared of the black shirt than he is the bright colored jacket. I don't know. He's okay. He wants to share a breath with you all. He's like, I will share a breath with those folks. At least they don't taste like Dr. Pepper. Okay? They don't smell like Dr. Peppers to you, and I do. I just smell like Dr. Pepper. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Dr. Pepper's not that bad. So that place on his back that I was going to show you, he's a little bit too far out of my reach. He's a little bit too far out of my reach to show you. But one day we will. One day we'll work it out, and I will be able to show you his old wounds. I really love what Jamie said about him. I think, I don't know exactly how she worded it, but it makes perfect sense. And I'm just going to paraphrase it for you all right quick. In the fact that no matter what people tell you before you bring an animal in, and this goes to the longhorns, to dogs that we've offered a home to, or even horses, no matter what they tell you, no matter what story they tell you that goes with your horse or with your animal, I think that you just have to learn to forget all of that, and you start day one with the story that you create together. Because none of the stories that we've been told have ever really seemed to come out and be true. We've learned so much more from the time that we spend with them. So I'm just gonna stop sharing stories, because supposedly I think that we really made the sweet lady mad when we talked about how he was not doing very well with men. That I think that really bothered her. I think it like angered her. And we did not mean any disrespect to her husband at all. And so all I will say is he hasn't bonded yet with me. And we're still going to work on that. Okay. And then, like I also said, the years of how old he is was that was at least a 7-year miscalculation on someone's end. No. So, like I say, you know, we're just gonna have to know that what we know about Roman is what we've all learned together. That he's a little bit skittish around me, and he's a little bit skittish, but we're working on all that trust. We're working on it every single day, and I can't wait till he gets all the way well. Ruby Sue, she's just in awe of Roman. She's like just in such awe. Like, he's really big. He's a really big guy. Ruby Sue, I don't think he wants you putting your horns on him. He's like, beat it, Peep Squeak. Beat it, you little twerp. And he's also saying, Dad, at what point are we going to get dinner tonight? Do we get dinner tonight? And I'm like, yes, sir. I'll get you dinner right now. Friends, I will let you go because I'm going to go take care of Roman's dinner. But thank you all for watching. And if there's one thing about Roman, I do love him. And I will try to figure out the best ways to work with him. Thank you all for watching. We love you so much. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. Oh, time to eat, y'all. Time to eat. Thank y'all. Thank you.